Morning, everyone. It's Mel from Everything Marmy. It's very early in the morning, and I was just starting to work on a bunch of little tasks for planners and all this stuff. Looking at an old shopping list. Oh my gosh, that's old. Oh my gosh, and now I'm going to sneeze. Hang on a second, you guys. I have to pause you so you don't hear this humongous sneeze. But now that I've said it, of course, I don't have to sneeze. Isn't that the way? So yeah, I hope everyone's doing well. I cannot believe it is the 23rd. Yeah. And I was incredibly busy. Yesterday, my daughter came over and helped me. And I keep moving the pens. I don't know why I keep moving the pens, but I keep moving the pens. I didn't get this week done in this small little planner. This is my secretary. I will pull that out, hopefully, this go around if I have time. I actually, to be quite honest, I have no idea what I'm doing, except trying to figure out what I need to do. And kind of just looking at this little book. It's really odd because, yeah, it holds a lot, but it's done up in sort of like weekly format. Yeah, I made some phone calls here. I should cover that phone number up, actually. Not that it matters, but how am I going to do that? How am I going to do that, Mel? Oh. Sorry, you guys, just a minute. Didn't plan that out very well. Leaving numbers all over the place. Not that you can use those numbers to track me down. It's just, I shouldn't really have them out in plain sight. Of course, now that I've said it, anybody can go back and look. It's been raining the whole time, so. Tweezers. You know what? I always think I'm prepared. I'm not prepared. No. Okay, just get on the paper. Where are my tweezers? You guys, here I am making a muck-up of everything. But you might as well see how I am in, like, the flesh, if you will. Where are you, tweezers? Okay, forget it. I have to have a pair somewhere. There they are. So yeah, just coming along. I'm Tuesday? Yeah. And yesterday I never got to this because it was just go, go, go. Right from the beginning. And my back was killing me. And in fact, today, I have to lay in an MRI machine for 3 hours, you guys. 3 hours. I don't know how I'm going to do it. I'm going to die. I'm going to die. I hate to say that, but if you guys have a bad back and you've had to lie flat on your back with sciatica, severe sciatica, like it's to the point where if I stand up, my sciatica is so bad, I get these like intense Charlie horses in my legs. And thus, I think this is why, like, they're really trying to get at the problem of it, because, like, it shouldn't be happening this way. But it is. And where are we here? This is the beginning of the new week, so we might as well use this to add color up here. And a little stocking maybe down here. Look how cute this little planner is. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. I'm going to put this over on the brain dump section, I think, because it's too cute. I love her stickers. She is, and I will tell you, Jane Green Darner. You see that? I love her stuff, honestly. I want to thank everybody that like has been commenting on my videos. Sometimes I get one comment, sometimes I get two, but the ones I get are like, they're just awesome. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll put these in here. Yeah, it's a, no, that one's not going to fit. You're going to just be that way. It's been, honestly, it's been go, go, go for lots of, like, different, I can't even form sentences, you guys. But for lots of different reasons. Like, I never thought I had so much stuff, for one. Like, it's incredible. And for two, the timing of everything is just, that's the important part. And it's really hard to nail down. And I haven't done it. And, like, I haven't done a move. And, gee whiz, like 12 and some odd years. I don't like these little guys, but I'm going to have to use them just to get it off the page, because I doubt we're getting snow. So that's the, like, how are you feeling today, kind of. Okay. Well, I need to get some stuff out of my head on paper, so let's do that. I've already, like, gone over this little calendar, which is kind of part of my planning. Little bits blocks. Look how cute that is. You know, I really want to use this envelope too, but for what? Will it fit? And see, this is also doing, this book is also doing what the other books were doing, which is like the washi tape is coming up. And there's a lot of things I don't mind that happens to my books, but like this one does. It bugs me. So yeah. I couldn't believe I don't know. I couldn't believe how much stuff. Like, we'd clear out one area, and then in behind that area, there'd be, like, more stuff. And I'd be like, oh, my gosh. And these were items that I had around for my grandkids when they were over. And I'm like, even though I've got 2 other grandchildren now that can grow into playing with them, I don't have the capacity or mindset to store them now. And they just essentially be dust collectors. So I'm not going to do that. Yeah. So those went, everything went. It's just crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right. I do want to put down some of these pictures. But before that, like, I really should. That's kind of nice. Okay. Let's get this out of here for now. Like I said, I was going to put an envelope in here. But that's not going to look good there. Let's look at the back. I could put it on top of there. So, I will. Because I'm not going to wait until next Christmas to use up a pocket. Lots can happen between now and next Christmas. Oh, and my daughter. I'd ordered an A5 Hobonichi and an A6 Hobonichi last year. It was the yellow one with, like, all those little characters on it. And she had found the book that I'd ordered too with the Japanese art. And so, like, she went nuts when she saw that. And I said, well, if you like that, you're going to like this. So I gave her an A5, like, Hobonichi book. And then I found the A6 one, and I'm going to shove it in her stocking. Because I have to wrap that stuff up too. I wasn't going to do it. Because you guys heard me say that I'd already, like, got her stocking. But I did get her, like, what we did was we went to the mall and I said, look, like, we're going to have a day. You're going to pick some stuff. I'm going to go through that stuff and then put, like, I'll buy what stuff you, like, I'll discern what you want, what you need and what you don't need. And I really hope this video is turning out well, you guys, because I have a feeling it's just shit. And if it is, like, I feel really bad. Where did I have that picture? I'm trying to decorate. I do this every time. I go in here to do, like, specific notes, and I don't. But where was I? Like, there was a page I was on, right? Okay. Am I losing my mind? I think I am. So I had tipped something in. I don't know. It might be one of those videos where I review it and say, yeah, no, it's not going to happen. Okay, there it is. I thought I had a lot more, like, decorations and stuff than what I've come across. I do have some, like, ephemera and stuff like that, but, like, I could swear I had a lot more. And it's funny because I've been through, like, a ton of my stuff. So I'm almost wondering if I didn't, like, donate it last year. Who knows? I have no idea. And yeah, it's funny, you know, like I was talking to my daughter. I said, you know, like I don't know if this is a normal, like, memory thing, or if, like, God forbid, this is the start of early Alzheimer's, because, and I'm not playing even when I say this. Like, my nanny sadly had early onset pneumonia, and I'm scared to death that I'm gonna win that lottery, and I really, really don't want it. I seem to get a lot of what my nanny had in the family medical hand-me-downs, and I don't want that one. So, I mean, who does, right? Like, nobody I know would want that. So, yeah, let's see. Let's let's try that one. No, that doesn't look good. A box for legs, Mel, come on. All right. Like I said, these are not the greatest ephemera pieces at all. I did, when I was out, I purchased myself 2 magazines. Now, you guys, oh my gosh, I don't know when I ceased, like, reading, like, books and gone to, like, art magazines and stuff like that. But I've been, like, going through everything, right? And that includes, like, my art stuff. So my favorite art magazine was out in this particular mall she and I went to. And then another one was as well. So, like, I said to her, I'm going to buy it for myself, but I'm going to give it to you because we're going to her place tomorrow night. We're going to watch movies because I found Christmas movies on, like, DVD that, like a box set that we all, like, she and I both want to watch. And so, like, I think there's 4 on there. So we're going to have, like, a movie marathon, which I don't know how long that'll last, quite frankly, she and I. However, that's what we say. But then, like, she wants me to stay the night so that I have a break from all this packing and looking around, because a lot of, like, oh, I don't know, like, even where I'm sitting right now, I've taken some pictures off the walls and donated them simply because they won't suit where I'm moving at all, and I've had them forever and a day, and they're just not my vibe anymore. They fit here with the look. They, you know, you get items for a space, and they just, now that they're off the wall, it definitely doesn't feel like my space anymore. Okay. I don't know. I gotta go back to here and start marking in some dates, and we'll take the rest of these. Although you're cute. I don't know where I'm gonna put you, but you're cute. Let's see if we can fit these guys into a pocket. In the back. There we go. Okay. And where are we going to put you? Here. Doesn't really go there. We will stick them there. I honestly don't know what I had in my other, like, December books. Like, maybe I had, like, see, because I have, like, this was last week, and I really didn't do much. And I think what it is that I tend to just go to this calendar here when I'm super busy. I tend to just, like, write things down like that and just go appointment to appointment to appointment. And I don't even, like, write it out in full. I just say, okay, this is what I need to do, and just do that. So and here we are coming up, like, well, we're supposed to be week 52, yeah. Is it 52 weeks already? So I'm going to grab a pen. Let's see what color we want. That's December. Second to December 28th. Yeah. And I don't know, you guys, like, I've been really kind of stressed out. Like, I think it's because, like, I'm facing change. And I don't, like, I struggle with change. And yet at the same time, I'm totally, completely over the top excited for it. And I think, like, the adrenaline and all of the, like, wacky stuff involved in it. And, like, I think part of it, too, is because I live by myself. I'm not in a relationship, right? So, like, it would be different, I think, if I had somebody where I could share on my own personal level, like, not my daughter, not, anybody else, like, but in a coupleship, like a relationship. But that's not the case. I've chosen it to be that way. So, yeah, it's kind of a lot for one person. And I don't know. Like, it proves that I can still do it, but there's a lot to be done. A lot to be done. And at the end of the day, I've always learned that I go to bed with myself. Nobody else, just me. And it might not even be at the end of the day, because I've always kind of had a really wacky sleep schedule. So, feel like saying it's just me and the raccoons. Just me and the raccoons. Hope you guys got a coffee or something. This is not what I was supposed to be doing. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm going to watch this back and go, nope. Not planning this way. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. Like, not really into the seasonal stuff, and that's why. Now I need a thick pen of sorts. Let's see what I've got. There we go. I need to have something to drink. 1 second, you guys. All right. So this is Monday, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th, 26th, 27th. That's crazy. The 28th. And then this is morning or inspirational thoughts. Or whatever. And then here is carry over, brain dump. And sorry if this part is boring, you guys. I have a feeling that this whole video is boring, but I don't find my life very exciting right at the moment. I find it's extremely, compared to a lot of other people's, which, by the way, I've been watching certain Vlogmases and Planmases, and oh my God, thank you guys. They're all awesome. Like I said, I can't commit to doing it every single day for a couple of reasons. One, if I find myself high energy, I have to pack because my body is unreliable, physically unreliable. And then I've got a page in here, in between in here, and then here I'm going to just do, I've got a brain dump. And then I was going to do something else in here. I'm going to write lists. Because this is like different than brain dump. These are like coming up Christmas lists. And then this one here. And by the way, like I even took complete stock of my pantry, my freezer items, fridge, freezer, my vitamin cupboard. There's more than this. It's in my secretary. And the reason I did that is because things that are in the fridge, anything dairy has to go, right? But a lot of the other stuff, I wanted to make sure that if I wasn't getting to it, I wanted my daughter to get to it, like food, right? So let's find... Okay. So, physical tracker. And then teeth, floss. This has been a big one too, because I have a molar that's like, I think it's dead, to be honest. Unless I touch it, and then it wakes up every hair on my body. Because, when I had one removed close to it, it collapsed in on itself, this back molar. And because I've been suffering with like a lot of other like body pain, I haven't wanted to deal with that kind of pain too. And when I had the other molar removed, I don't know, I've turned into a wimp, you guys. I used to be able to not take anything for pain. And man, like Tylenol 3s didn't touch it. Nothing touched it. They put me on, what was it, Toradol? And maybe 2 of those would touch it. But you can't be on that stuff forever and a day, right? Like, so what I'm doing here is living room, dining room. I'm going to have to put bedroom and then somehow separate through the line here. These are chores. These routines here are important. So teeth, floss, BM, bath or shower, hair. I don't know why I've put hair down, because I really only wash my hair once every 2 weeks, and I've already done it. So, so I don't like the name moods. Is there not another name for moods? I guess not. Well, just deal with it, right? And see, this one, I had more on it. Like I had exercise. I really do need to put exercise. And grateful and thankful are the same, I think. Are they not? And then anxiety, stress, and you know, good stress is still stress. Depressed. I haven't been depressed, which is great, because seasonal affective disorder, that's what it does. But I haven't had time for that. Joyful. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm more dissociative. I'm gonna write that down, because that's sort of the place I've been kind of going. I'm not gonna put calm. I'm gonna put frustrated, because like I'm trying very hard to work on this. And you know, when you ask for the universe to grant you patience or whatever. I'm going to put patience because I have been asking for that. And then you get a scenario that tests your patience, because that's how it works, right? Like, if you're asking for more patience, you're going to get more and more scenarios that test that patience. That's just how it works. Well, my gosh, you guys, like, between the Stats Canada guy and certain situations, like, I'm just like, I'm like taking short little walks because I'm like, I got to deal with this. So I'm not really angry. There's nothing like that. And then I'm just going to put energy, which low, medium, and high. And you know what, you guys, like, I have very short bursts of high energy, but I'll take it. So I have no more appointments now till the end of the month. Let's talk books here. So I'm going to put Bible study. I'm going to put cousin, monthly, weekly, daily, journal, diary. I have 5 year. Just looking at the table. And then I'm just going to put setups. And then, what else do we have on here? And then I don't know. I think that's good. So there's a lot of like different things in here. Hopefully this doesn't smear. And then here's Monday, again, the 22nd, 23rd, 24th. I could swear there's a bigger set like that. And then this. What was down there? I could have cut this out. I had it small enough I could have cut it out, but why can't I find it? Oh. Okay. So I'm just going to put daily tracker. Now in this one here, I put my books, which is interesting. So what did I put here? So I'm going to put filming, creativity, art, okay, vitamins. And that's what I mean. They're so different. Like this tracker from the next week. Like there's no consistency. I've just kind of just been winging it. Water is a big one. Seems to be a big one for everybody. Okay, so yesterday, 10 a.m., Liv and I started donation runs. We filled the van twice. And then today at 3:30, MRI, 3 hours. Oh my God, you guys. And then here I pick up my daughter. And we're going to have a Christmas festival, Christmas movie festival. We're going to do like a Christmas charcuterie board because we're different that way. And then to buy, to do, and I got to put wrap stockings. And then I've got to put Christmas cards for kids. And yeah. Clothes for my other grandson, my new one, which if you guys don't know, his name is Ferris. And so far, I think let's see, like what I end up doing here. So I think that's all I'm going to put in that book for now. I think. How long have we been going? 42 minutes. So let's just... At least that's not smearing. Just me, the raccoons, man. Yep. Okay, so... So the way I do planning is, honestly, nothing's pretty about it. Because for me, I'm really not a planner. I'm more of a memory keeper. I'm more of a journaler. That's where my roots are, really. So I don't even attempt to keep things like pretty. And I like the messy look of it not being pretty. Now let's just see. Do we have any like Christmassy kind of stickers in these books? These are weird books. These antiquarian. Yeah, they're really strange. And everybody was getting them for a while, and then it, like, when you start looking at them, they're really strange. Okay, what's... None of these are really Christmassy. They're birds and stuff, but... I just thought if there was something that stood out. But they're not, they're kind of like, ugh. See, that is so not my vibe, you guys. So not my vibe at all. I just thought if I seen a little raccoon or something in here. Oh my gosh, I was watching like one of those YouTube shorts where, I don't know if you guys have seen these, but the animals pick, like these dogs pick their owners. So these people come in and they're sitting there waiting, and these animals, the dogs, are released from their holding pens, right? And they come out and they literally pick their owners. And I'm like bawling. Like I'm crying. Like, because the owners that were chosen are crying. And I'm crying because, like, to me, I'm thinking animals are not at all daft. They're not ignorant. They completely understand, and they have senses beyond measure. Like, human beings think we're so smart, but actually, no. We're not that smart, you guys. They are. Okay. I'm just thinking, I really want, forget it. I want to put down some stickers, but let's see what I've got here. I think I only have like PET tape. I don't have like stickers. And I don't know. And to me, it's not a planning session unless I use stickers, right? And I don't know why I can't get them off. Here we go. That one's coming. Okay. That one's kind of nice too. So, and the problem, oh gosh, look how gorgeous these are, you guys. Okay. So these are expensive, but I will say one thing, like they last, because I got them last year. And they last for a long time. And they're cratey. That's what they're called. Cratey. So if you have these, if you don't mind them on the roll like this, then it's fine. So I'm just going to cut out some of these girls. And then that way, like, I won't be overwhelmed by too much page, because lately I'd rather put like a sticky tab over top than to be left with half a page, because yeah, it just feels more to me like I'm doing something. Mostly I'm in my head, and it won't be really more than that. I just thought of something though, and I can't forget it. So where's that brain dump? Where is it? Do up card for Jane. And she is my post lady. I'm just going to write this because in 4 years I may not remember. She is my post lady. And so, do not wear jewelry. For MRI at 3:30. Guess what? I have dishes. Of course I do. Yesterday, my daughter took up recycling. Filled van twice. Donate to Value Village. Oh, stop and got boxes. Let Live have... This is the thing about her working for me, is she has a field day. Let Live have a field day. When she finds stuff. Like, yeah. I found this. I mean, isn't she cute? And I must have had it around for my granddaughter. I loved strawberry shortcake as a little girl when they first came out. And so I'm keeping her. She's my mascot. So with items she finds. And then I've got to wrap remaining gifts. i.e. Live stocking. Normally, I don't know, when they were little I did. So it looked like more, basically, but which one do I want? There was... let's see. I really like that one. Yeah, but when you wrap it up in like this lovely tissue paper, I don't know, it just looks nice. Her stocking, she had a choice. There's one with gnomes in it. I think it was the one she picked last year, to be quite honest. But I don't think so, because at one point I'd given her, like, I seemed to buy her stockings all the time. And then, like, she was living in Vancouver, and so she took those all home. And that year she got 2 stockings, because I couldn't fit it all in. So now she's got gnomes, and mine is white with, like, animal print on the top. Is that too many? I don't know. Looks good. I'm going to put it down. It's probably too much of a good thing, but I told myself this is the year that I go out and get physical friends. It's been a while, you guys, and I've been like a hermit for years. And there's been many reasons behind that. But I think this year I'm going to venture out and take some courses and try. It's just I live on a different schedule. I work on a different schedule. I'm awake at a different schedule. I sleep on a different schedule. Like, and most people don't. Like, and it's very difficult. And I hate to say it, but sometimes people, like, they're wonderful people. It's not them, it's me. But I I get bored of people. I'm not a people person. I know that sounds horrid, but it's true. And I'm an animal lover. And I love being in nature where it's quiet. And like this October, for example, I went through a whole month where I just did not want to talk to anybody at all. I don't know what to say about that, except that that's just how it was. I just didn't want to talk to anybody, and yet a massive change occurred within me. Like I could feel it. So yeah, different strokes for different folks, I suppose, you know. I love these PET tapes. I really do. They do peel off really nice. And I think, like, from what I understand, some people just don't like them because, like, they're hard to roll up, or once you cut the thing, then you know, you've got these seams, but you've got to continually roll them up. But I don't know. Let me just pull it out of the way here and roll this one up. I quite like it. Let's see, there's some books. So yeah, these are really nice, these ones. There's a whole, you see, it takes a while before it repeats. So it goes all the way to here before it repeats. Like, that's quite amazing to me. So the stickers I've cut from it already, and then like that much, because she's down, right? Yeah, she's right there. So I don't know, like, I kind of think they're worth it. I don't know what they cost this year. They probably went way up, knowing how it is. But let's see, what time are we at? Okay, so I've just got a couple of minutes left with you guys. I know my videos are like, I don't know, I'm not winning any prizes for them. Let's just put it that way. But on the other hand, I'm not here to do that anyway. I don't really have any thoughts for today. I am going to color this in, though. Just me. And actually, this isn't true. I have my daughters, you guys, and they're great kids. My youngest daughter, sometimes I feel so bad for her because, like, it's hard to be a daughter and to work for somebody at the same time, right? Because for me as a mom, I want to baby my children, right? I don't know. I do. And then there's the other part of me that says, wait a minute now, you're paying her like way more than minimum wage to work for you. So buckle up, buttercup, and get on it. Like, and it's not her, it's me. I've hired her to help me because I have what I call like decision paralysis. And I do, and it's like a real thing, you guys, where I look at things and I don't know where to start. So, yeah. So, I guess this whole thing was about this. course I did all of these. No. Did I exercise yesterday? I guess a little bit, but not really. I'm going to say no. I did morning routine. Yeah, I did the evening routine. Okay, garbage. I guess recycling. That was taken up. Garbage was not taken up. Nope. Floors, yep. Yep. Packing, yeah. Bedroom, yeah. So a lot was done yesterday. I was grateful. I did have stress. I was not depressed. Joyful. I was content. So JC. I'm going to put C. Dissociative, yes. Frustrated, there was a part, yes. Patience, and my energy was low because I was in a lot of pain, and maybe I should put pain level here. And I would say it was a good 7. And yeah, that makes a difference, you guys. That truly makes a difference. This is going to smear, I know it. But let's just try. Okay. I did, yep. I did work in the cousin because that's where I'm doing the Bible study. And just to give you a quick glimpse, it's turning out well. Those. So, like, I'm going forward this way, and it's not meant to be pretty. So I did yesterday's, and then each day I've been like going and doing one backwards too, except this one, I don't know what I did, because they're both the beloved, but like I don't know what I did. So I wrote it down wrong, and then I think I was trying to figure that out when she showed up at 10 o'clock. So yeah, that's been good there. Monthly book, I didn't actually use it. Weekly book, what's a weekly book? Oh, the Hobo Weeks. No. No. Hobo. No. No, I haven't been journaling, and I haven't been doing this either. Setups of books, new books. No. Although I did pull them out, so I'm going to tick that because I pulled them out. Okay, and then filming today. Did not yesterday. Was I creative yesterday? No. I didn't do art yesterday. No. Did I get enough water in? No. Did I take my vitamins? No. So, yeah. Okay. Didn't do much, you guys, but this little book, I'm telling you, it's not very big, but it's pretty mighty. It's really all I need. And I can't complain. You know, I can't complain considering that it's at least giving me my, like, the basics of what I need to do. Yeah. So it just has like morning intentions or how I feel, which, of course, I'm here. I haven't filled that in. You know what I'm going to do, though, just to make it, like, nice, is I'm just going to put some lines here. Jazz it up a little bit. When I say that, I think of my son-in-law, because that's his name. Sometimes you just, you know, you just need a marker. I like these. I think they're Mr. Pen. Yeah, I like these a lot. Some of them are really light, but these ones, like the shape of them in my hand, I like them a lot. And so you guys, like I was saying, like, thank you so much if you've been, like, participating in any of the Vlogmases. Like, I've been liking, like, Maria, if you're out there, honey, like, I've been watching yours. I really like them. I haven't commented, though. Like, you guys, like, I just feel like it's been a joint effort having those videos, and a real blessing too, because I think so much is going on worldwide that it's nice to be in our own little happy bubble, because the world stage stuff is just, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, I do, but I don't want to. Meaning I have an opinion, and it's a fairly strong one, but I'm going to keep it to myself, because there's no point. And I don't want to participate. I'm aware, but I don't want to participate in any of that, like, games, you know? Like, yeah. And even my youngest daughter, you know, like, we're like, we can't believe it's December, end of December. And that's because every month of every day of every year, there's been something going on in North America. Like, there hasn't been a day where there hasn't been something going on. Doesn't that look nice with just the stripes, you guys? I like it. So I'm going to come along and do some journaling there in a minute. But for the moment, let's put that ruler in there. There she is. My very humble little book. I don't quite like that there, but it doesn't matter. Very humble book. Just put that there. So remember, folks, we are all perfectly imperfect. You are loved, needed, and wanted far, far more than you will ever know. And I pray that this video was not boring, and I pray that you've had a really good, like, couple of days or weekend, or, you know, and I pray that if I don't hear from you, or you don't watch anything until, like, after Christmas, that you have a Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, or, you know, what have you. You know, I just wish you all the best blessings and love that I have in my heart to give. And until then, until next time, you guys, I will see you next time. Bye for now.